Hello, everybody. Hope you're doing well. I encourage you to believe in Jesus Christ and obey what he taught. That's important. This video is from Chapter 5, Season 4. This team in particular, we did quite well. We got second place. Boxed by Dubs was one of the better players I've met in my Fortnite career so far. Not saying I've played for more than like 2 years, but um, you don't always find good players or good teammates. And I guess you're more likely to when you go up in the rank system. But in my experience, I hadn't found many. And Boxed by Dubs is a pretty good player and teammate, and we ended up proving that pretty well by getting second place this game. So hopefully it's an enjoyable watch. And if you feel so kind, leave a like, comment, subscribe, share the video. That helps. And have a good day. By the way, I'm joining you here, commentating this, because rewatching and editing this, I saw some moments that I can provide insight that I thought might improve the strategic approach of certain situations, and yeah, also might have something interesting to say along the way. So I like how Box and I guess I could call him Dubs, how Dubs and I were crouching in the same area, ready to kind of handle the enemy that we could see through footsteps. The footstep feature there. So we're crouching, moving around, paying attention to the situation. And this first elimination that we get is quite clean and quick. This person, that person might have saw. They had the potential to see us around that wall because of the third person. Oh, here it is. This guy thinks I'm alone, and he jumps right into it. I didn't lose any damage there, I don't think. And oh, right here, we damaged a lot, and this guy's running for his dear life.
Hey,
and I make some amazing shots there.
That was a pretty good shot.
Hasn't always happened that way, but that's the way you want it to happen. It's just perfect. And here we kind of move towards the top cliff hill. It's fun to run and jump on the rooftops and railings of like this temple area. Some of the parkour. It's fun, but yeah, we see a reboot happening, so that kind of attracts us like flies to the light. And here it starts. My shotgun aim was not perfect here. I could have handled this situation better with the shotguns. And my right click button was like starting to fail in that period of time I was gaming. Not like this game session in particular, but just in this period of time. So I would have to press it a lot harder than is ideal. So that's why it just kind of lets up with the aiming down sight and the chainsaw riding, because those both use the right click. That's what I meant to say if I didn't say the left, or if I didn't say it before. The right click. And for some reason, Boxed Mark's Grimgate starts heading here. He might have seen this start to unfold before the reboots happened. Wasn't too sure what drew him here, but I was a little late to getting up in it, and they were able to eliminate Boxed, and I figured it'd be smarter for me to get further away from being double teamed, because I didn't have too much knowledge as to how weak one or one or the other was, and I just figured it was smarter in that situation. Make some good shots here with that Monarch. The Monarch pistol was it was the best weapon of that season, as far as I'm concerned. The damage, the statistics are just there, and how accurately and rapidly it can fire. It's just, once I realized the stats, that was the gun I would go for if I were to go for any gun. Sovereign shotgun was great too. It did the most damage out of any of the shotguns, and it had a good amount of ammo and super rapid hip firing. I think the damage might have decreased with hip fire. Not too sure, but might have been that. But yeah, this long distance fight kind of gets drawn out, and it eventually gets to where I reposition to where they kind of lose focus on me, or don't. They kind of release their focus for a little period, and then until they see me a little bit later after this. So I go up to this hill right here and decide to crouch so they won't see my footsteps, and figure it's time to go for Dub's card right now. Whoops, whoopsie doopsie. Oh, one miss, two miss.
Jeez.
It's like, it's funny how much I missed that card. So with the storm potentially moving pretty soon, and my health the way it was, I figured it'd be smarter if I just because I didn't see any med kits around, so I figured it'd be smarter if I get into the safe circle.
My right click on
I probably
would
would've.
have not doing great.
Probably would have survived with like 1 or 2 HP if I had gone for the revive there. With the chainsaw, you could actually ride up pretty steep inclines, so that was a cool feature with the chainsaw. Chainsaw was a pretty interesting, unique, and enjoyable form of movement. It's kind of creative if you think about it. Digging the teeth of the chainsaws to propel you while you're sliding. Kind of wild. Here, it didn't look like I would get fall damage, but
Dude, I don't know if I want to risk it with this much health.
that ended up changing where I would reboot Mr. Dubs, and 'cause I wouldn't have survived the storm probably. And here my right click keeps glitching with the while I'm trying to run away.
This is a wild goose freaking.
At this point I was pretty like flustered, I guess is the word. Like, how much do I have to run? How much to just pull this off? But I was
Okay, I
able
might
to
be able
get
to pull
some
it off
relief here and pull it off here. So we start heading into zone. I see some chug jug slurpy blurpies. Spiggity babbity splash. So the vault we decided to go. It's already looted, so it wasn't. Oh yeah, but the gold is a good reason to go. There's some items that we were able to upgrade our inventories with. Taking advantage of the stacks of gold there. Oh, footsteps, so we decided to get ready for ambush. And so we're here chilling, ready for it. Just anticipating that there might be enemies approaching that are also crouched so that we can't see the footsteps. And I was like, going in. Really blazing. And turns out no one was there. They were running. The footsteps we saw, they were just running into zone. And so we head in to the edge of the circle. These magnet zip lines. Pretty interesting. So Dubs asks for ammo here. I have plenty of ammo, and the Monarch pistol only takes one. It takes the same medium ammo, and it's like 50 probably shots. 50 to a 75 will give you enough, and I had like 500, so I was trying to give Dubs more, but he seemed satisfied with like 60. I tried to give him a lot more here, like 200. And he like just dropped it back. For some reason, Dubs wasn't using his microphone at all during the entire game session, so that might have helped if we had that communication, because we're just going on like pings and cues, and we had a pretty good collective focus together, so that's a thing in itself, being able to silently cooperate with each other with just pings and movement. So this is where it gets interesting. I see somebody on the hill. They might have seen me as well. I
Damage
hit him good there,
123.
123 damage. And for some reason, Box starts moving to the left here. And so I got downed right at, like, very soon. So I started analyzing this moment, and I was thinking, why was Box just exposing himself at that? Because, like,
Oh, that's good aim.
we just saw that there was a team there, so we should assume that they're continuing to focus and approach. And he just moved right out into the open exposure, and I was just kind of following with it. And I knew better, like, personally there, but I decided to kind of go with the teammate thought. And it's sometimes if you know better, you should stick to it. It's even if like you got it's sometimes it can be difficult to tell who's got the wiser decision, but in that situation I had quite a confidence that I knew better, and I feel like if I had applied it, we might have had a better fighting chance, because there was nothing on that hill, and we did not need to expose ourselves with that teammate, or that team starting to attack us. So strategically, that was like something that I don't think Boxed or Dubs had well, but Dubs definitely is
It's only
good
4
at
players.
fights. So that was. We'll see him pull off a good bit of hooliganry, or what do you call that? Excellent gameplay, you could say.
Ooh, nice.
75, 49, 73. That's a pretty good amount of damage. Might have been 79 on one player, 73 on the other. So there's only 4 other players at this point. Other than Dubs. Okay, now it's 3 other players other than Dubs. So it's like a solo and probably that duo on the cliff. So that duo on the cliff that eliminated me, I think, is the one who is on the cliff here. It just makes sense for that to be the case. Yeah, they laser in on Dubs, and Dubs has got to, like, make it happen here.
Alright, the last 2.
Smart healing here. But Mr. Green Alien Man,
Nice try.
he decides to pursue and do an epic chainsaw finish, so. Not that bad, not that bad. So that strategic moment debatably could have changed the game, and we might have been able to win, because I could have still been alive had I not followed the directive of, like, dubs there, but I get to analyze these things when I re-watch and edit this video, so that's kind of my thought on the end game there. But anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I encourage you to believe in Jesus Christ and obey what he taught, and have a good one.